Hi, I am 48 and I have no friends. Here's why. Um, Welcome to my channel. My name is Bose and from Elevate with Bose. Elevate with Bose. Right, so I have no friends and I think I quite like it like that. Here's the thing. I was born and lived until my 20s in the north, in the southern hemisphere. Now, I got married in my late 20s. But then, because I'd moved so many places from before I moved to the northern hemisphere, I really never got to keep my friends or the people that I thought were my friends. When I tried to reconnect with them, we were no longer on the same page. So the relationship just naturally died. So now I turned 48 and I've just realized that I have no friends. I have no one I could call and say, "Oh, I need help," or "I'm trying to get, I've got this issue." So, or yeah, do you know what I mean? I've got no one that could pick up my phone and call. I mean, if I was in trouble, probably I would just call the police if it was an emergency, or if I needed to go to the hospital, I'll probably just call the ambulance or find my way there, use a taxi, or because at the moment, yeah, use a taxi. Right, because have you seen how much hospital parking is? Right, I'm not complaining. I mean, hospitals are important. Parking is also another business. So, yeah, right. I have no friends. Partially maybe because I've moved so much, and also I am one person who I don't like gossiping. I don't like talking about other people. I like to watch real life stories that inspire me. I like watching movies or documentaries that gives me hope, that shows me what human beings are capable of doing in a good way. So I find most people my age would rather spend their time watching soaps or following what other people are doing. I don't like following what other people are doing because I believe we are different, and therefore our differences means we should do things that are fulfilling to us, not being peer pressured. So yeah, because of that, it just makes it um, difficult to be friends with people because you're like always clashing. They want to go watch this movie, and then I'm like, I don't want to watch violence. I don't want to watch guns in movies. I don't want to watch blood in movies. So then I just end up um, not going with them. Or maybe they say you need to come to church, and then I'm like, no, I don't think the way things are done in church is how I would want. It doesn't make me feel good, so I need to be true to myself. Okay. So the other thing is because I was in a toxic, narcissistic abuse situation or relationship, um, I found that the people that I called my friends over the years, and as much as I was talking to them, telling them as you would do with your friends, right? You sort of like want to know how are you and how are things. You sort of like want to know how things are going for them, if the experience is just for you alone or it's something that is common or everyone is experiencing. So I later realized that it would just be talk. We talk about something and nothing comes out of it. There's no one of the solution. So I just thought, so what was the point of talking for, was it the whole day or was it 3 hours or whatever time it took? Or it was a year, like going back and forth about the same issue and no solution, because I believe if there's a problem, we should find a solution to it. So that has made me stop calling other people that I used to call my friends. Yeah, I stopped calling them. And that is another test. I would just feel within myself that this person ain't good for me. So I would stop calling them. And then lo and behold, they don't call back or call at all. And then I'll be thinking to myself, so I was right. I was right all along that they're not good for us. So now, I don't have anyone. I don't know if anyone I could call my friend. There's probably one person that I could talk to, but I'm actually realizing as we continue talking that our goals are not the same. Yes, they were they were there when I needed them. That doesn't sound right, does it? No, let me drink water. No, they were there, and then at the time, the situation, we were at the same wavelength. But I'm one person who likes to push boundaries. I'm one person who likes to. What's going on here? I'm one person who likes to always keep learning. And I feel there's more to life. Therefore, I don't settle for less. So this one friend I'm talking about, they are comfortable with the way things are, and they're flipped over to the other side where they feel they're not in control. It is what it is for them. But I feel it's never what it is unless and until you've made an effort to change things. So, um, as I speak, my phone only rings if it's my kids who've called me. Um, I am very, I am a warm person. I want relationships that are fulfilling, that are supportive, that we can grow together in a good way. What I mean by that, I mean if you're struggling with something, I want us to find a solution and be able to look back 5 years from now and say, "Oh, look where we were and look where we are now." But if that is not happening, we live a life where the same thing happens every year for 20 years. We can't be friends. We want to have different experiences. I know some things are out of our control, on as much as we want to be in control. But yeah, this is me. I have no friends. Uh, I cannot say that my toxic relationship really made me not have friends as such, because the friends I had at the time, yes, they were made to turn against me. But then I realized that we were friends maybe because we worked together. So we were more of colleagues, work colleagues, than friends. And maybe outside work would never hang out. So, and also the other thing is I've had to change my number so many times. But if somebody was my friend back then, and because of social media, they could have found me, or I could have found them. But no, the only person that I thought was my friend and we're going to be friends forever, I remember reconnecting with them and being worlds apart. I never spoke to them from that day, and they never looked for me. So I like traveling. I like meeting people. I like seeing what people are doing. But I don't like people visiting me in my home all the time, because that gives me pressure. That gives me pressure to impress them. I don't know why I feel that, but I just I just want them to see me at my best. So I've never really made an effort to start having friends right now. And also because when I've tried going to church, because that's where you can make friends, right? They'll be asking me, so how long have you lived here? And then I'm like, I'm new here. And then they'll be like, so where did you come from? And I'm like, what do you mean? Where did I come from? Oh, I mean, originally. And I'm like, my origins, African. And then, okay, maybe another person would ask me, so how long have you lived in this town? And then I'm like, oh, I'm new here, because I cannot lie. I mean, it goes against everything for me to lie. So they'll be like, oh, so where did you come from? What made you come here? And I'm having to open up about, oh, I had to start all over again because I was in an abusive relationship. I wanted to be free. I wanted to live my life on my own terms. So that just made me not want to go to different activities where I'd be able to probably make friends and meet people. Um, yeah, that's me at the moment. I have no friends, and I don't feel the pressure to have friends because, like I said, most people like to talk about other people. I'm not one of them. And therefore, if you don't fit in with your friends, then you can't be friends with people. They'll be like, oh, you weirdo. But I'm not a weirdo. I just know what I want. And I'm not going to compromise what I want because of so called friendship. Yeah. So Do you have any ideas on what I should do to have friends? Or do you want to be my friend? You're welcome. You now know what kind of a person I want as a friend, right? So in the comment section, let me know what you suggest that I should do to probably start having friends at the ripe old age of 48. I would want to celebrate my 50th with friends, but the right kind of friends, because there's one lady who celebrated her 50th, and the so-called friend or somebody in the friendship group managed to, or maybe it was just food, the food that she ate that she got food poisoning from, but they said it was a drink that she drank and she didn't feel well from that moment, and then she never made it. So like I said, friends should have the best my best interest at heart, just like I would have their best interest at heart. So yeah, I mean that it came as a shock to me when I heard that. Like, what? Why wouldn't people be celebrating? It's a party, for God's sake. Just enjoy the party, drink, eat, and be merry, not to harm somebody who's actually took their time and money to get that organized. Oh well, yeah, that's another thing that made me like, ooh, if people can do that, I don't want no friends. I mean, I see my kids have got 20 best friends, and I'm like, are you sure? And yeah, but I I don't have any friends. So with that said, I just thought I would talk about why I don't have friends, and why I know why as well. At the 48, no friends. Thank you. Bye.